Greetings, Hive fans, and welcome to 2024. In this video, I will help you play Hive like a champion. I've been a little quiet on the YouTube front since the conclusion of the 2023 Hive Online World Championship. I've been diligently working on my next book, so hopefully it'll be out in the upcoming first quarter of this year. And of course, the 2023 Hive Online World Championship would like to congratulate Joe Schultz, aka Judoka, for his four tying quadribet for the most ever world championships. A.E. Norman 43, that's Alex Norman, that's one of Judoka's teammates in the Hive Team Cup competition, finished second. The silver medalist, the bronze medalist was Happy Kiwi, his third place finish, and finishing in the top four for the first time was Chigi. That's Happy Kiwi is Patrick Berggren. Chigi is Oliver Lelkis. And so, of course, all four of those players will be invited to the 2024 Hive Online World Championship, played later in the year. That should be exciting as well. But for this video, I went back in time. Over 10 years. It's hard to believe, all the way back to 2013, the first year that the pill bug had been introduced. The third expansion from John Yanni at Gen 42 Games. And in all estimation, this has completed the expansions for this fantastic game. And we're going to see, are the games back in 2013 much different than the games today? Of course, in 2013 was the first year with the pill bug. The rules set aside at board space for the World Championship required that the players use the pill bug in every game, but most of the games were played with only the pill bug, not as we know them today with all three expansions. So here we're going to look at one of the games from the finals between Image 13 playing white and Christian Sperling, that's Eucalyx, playing black. Of course, Christian was my first ever Hive mentor, and he is also a previous world champion, having won the world championship in 2014. So let's go ahead and get started. And we can see that very similar to today, white opened with a ladybug, ant, and queen. Black opened with ladybug, mosquito, and queen. Eucalyx playing black needed a victory to force another game, and he chose a Z queen configuration. The white ant attacked, and black brought in the first ant. Instant double ant, that mosquito gaining ant power. The term hadn't yet been coined, but Judoka in his book coined the term ambiguous spider. Image 13 brings a spider in with an angle of attack to a kill spot here. Also the option of pinning one or the other of the two black bugs. And when Eucalyx takes the tempo to bring in another ant, Image goes the pinning route rather than the attacking route. Black ant attacks, a white ant comes in, and rather than going out and pinning this ant, black attacks with a mosquito, and this sets in place a shutout. A pill bug shutdown. This is one of the ways that you can qualify for the win. White no longer has a spawn point to spawn the white pill bug, and neither does black, interestingly enough. So this is one of the differences that we see between play in the initial years of the pill bug and now. Very rarely will you see both players go this deep into the game and not have the opportunity to place their pill bug in a defensive position. White begins the beetle attack, and black follows suit. Now this is very interesting because the white ant, rather than pinning the black beetle, moves into play so that if the black beetle attacks, it would form a ring. So instead of attacking, another ant comes in. Mosquito comes in with both ant power and beetle power. And now the black beetle climbs atop the hive, threatening to cover the white queen. The white mosquito moves out, gaining ant power, but also gaining beetle power. And the black beetle moves forward. The white mosquito losing beetle power. And finally, white gets his pill bug in. Pill bug is not truly a proximity pill bug because it only shares the one space with the queen, but it immediately gives pill bug power to the mosquito. So white has both a mosquito and a pill bug in proximity position to the white queen. The black mosquito climbs up, and now black has two bugs atop the hive. When white elects to attack with the beetle. We don't see this very often today, but in this game, Eucalyx now attacks with the pill bug. Needing a victory, this was a good option because black had no good way of bringing in the pill bug in a defensive position. So at this point, Eucalyx is in full attack mode. White beetle climbs up, setting up two direct drop spots. So now Image is also attacking. So very, very aggressive play from both players. The white ant moves into a kill spot, creating the ring, which would free the white ant. But if the white ant moves away, then black has a direct drop opportunity here. So that white ant is not in position to break the ring. Another white ant comes in, and a black grasshopper comes in. Mosquito warps the pill bug over, threatening to warp out the black ant. So the black beetle does a self-cover of the black ant, and the pill bug warps the grasshopper away. So, black has two bugs atop the hive, two kill spots to fill, but white has pretty good defenses here. The white ladybug is in play. If the mosquito should attack first, the pill bug mosquito combination is in play if the beetle should attack first. Black spider comes in. Using pill bug power, the black spider has an angle of attack to here. That forces white to pin it. Black grasshopper comes in with an angle of attack to either of these kill spots. That forces the white ant to pin it. Black beetle goes out covering the white pill bug, which also potentially sets this spot here as a spawn point. Grasshopper here would have angles of attack to either one of these spots. So the white mosquito swings around, moves into position that it can warp the black pill bug away should black continue the attack. And that's exactly what black does. The grasshopper comes in, the pill bug gets warped away, the black grasshopper jumps in, and again, we have two kill spots, two bugs atop the hive. So it doesn't look like there's much opportunity here for white to defend. White does the best he can, stopping this as a direct drop or as a spawn point. Now it's interesting. I don't know exactly why this spider was brought in, because you would think that the spider would be looking for a position where it could pin the white ant, but it doesn't have that ability right now. The white ant pins it, which also stops this spot as a spawn point, but it is too late. The beetle moves forward. The white ant moves in, looking to warp the black ant away, but it's a little bit too late. The black beetle spawns in a direct drop spot. The ant gets warped away. Beetle takes a setup shot, and image 13 resigns. So Eucalyx was able to win using his pill bug on attack rather than defense. So the primary difference between this early game of Hive with the pill bug, with all 3 expansions in fact, was that neither player got their pill bug into good defensive position early in the game. Very rarely do you see that in current version of Hive. Mostly players will use their opportunities to put the pill bug into play in a defensive position. So congratulations to Eucalyx on winning this game. Forced another game. All image 13 needed was a draw in the following game, which was played only with the pill bug, and image 13 was able to pull out a draw and take the world championship. So it's interesting to look back at the use of the pill bug over 10 years ago. Things have changed, and no doubt the tactics and strategies used are going to continue to evolve over time as more and more players study the use of the pill bug. Now, did you perchance notice an opportunity that Eucalyx had earlier in the game that he could have ended it quite a bit earlier? Let's go back and take a look. Let's see how fast we can go back here. Scroll through a bunch of this. Ant attacks. Grasshopper comes in. Right here, Eucalyx missed an opportunity to end it in 2 moves. Do you see where he missed this? The white pill bug had just gotten warped over with the opportunity of warping the ant out. However, if Eucalyx would have immediately attacked with the grasshopper, there's nothing that white could do to keep the beetle from coming down. It was all over but the crying. So it's interesting that someone with the skill set of Eucalyx could still miss a winning opportunity in a game like this. So let's see if we can go to the end. So pill bug use has changed over the years, and of course with all 3 expansions, it's a completely new game, completely different game than classic Hive when it first started. And I think most of the top players will agree that Hive with all 3 expansions is the best way to play. Even though I'm not as good at it, I lose a lot more with the pill bug than I used to with classic Hive. And of course, we're looking forward to the next release of the actual hard copy game, which should be coming up later in this year, which will include all of the expansions in the basic game. So we're looking forward to that as well. So congratulations to Image 13 on his World Championship back in 2013, and congratulations for Eucalyx. He's been playing in every World Championship since the second one, and he won his World Championship, his gold medal match, in 2014. So, big question this year. Is somebody going to dethrone Judoka? Is somebody other than Judoka or Quadlibet going to win the championship? Are we going to see a finals that don't have either Judoka or Quadlibet in it? It's been a long time. Well, stick around. 2024 is going to be an exciting Hive year. And as always, a couple videos are here. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Down below, there's a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page if you'd like to support the channel financially. And of course, if you haven't already purchased any of my books or the Canon of Hive Groundwork, Judoka's, Joe Schultz's first book, course, we're waiting for his second book to come out, and as soon as that second book comes out, I will release a new version of the Hive lexicon, because he has some new terminologies in there. And my new book's going to have some new Hive terminologies as well. So, as always, I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.